My most popular custom study by far is my dot plot indicator. It is the study that I hear people tell me the most is why they signed up to my site to get access to. And I like this study. I do. I like it a lot for longer term trend. Hey, this thing is in a long-term downtrend or uptrend based off of this top green line. Then you can use the lower lines to sort of determine some faster moves, but it doesn't do a great job at reacting quickly to turnarounds. Let's take a look here. You see Tesla here bounces from 255 up to 298 before you start getting full green on your dot plot. So I made another one. Take a look at this same example and how quickly this now bottom dot plot gives you full green. It gives you full green on this first green candle and then shows you all the way up and shows you red here on this first red candle. Now, do you also get a lot more false positives with this faster moving dot plot? Kind of like here when Tesla is just in a chop, this bottom dot plot goes full red. Yes, of course, that's a price you're going to pay when looking for faster reactions on an indicator like this. But in this video, we're going to talk about how we can read this new dot plot to help us determine different market structures, how we can utilize it to formulate entrances and exits. Then, of course, I will show you how you can get it into your own chart. We are now down into an intraday 5-minute chart, because I want to showcase to you all that this study can work across multiple time frames, and we are looking at the ticker DRUG. Of course, the ticker a few days ago, that went absolutely insane, went up over 2,000%. This is that intraday chart. I just want you first to look at how well this study goes from green to, hey, it's chopping, not really a lot going on, to red, hey, it's sort of in this chop, we're red, back to green right here on this candle, and then on this candle, hey, we're back to chop, we're chilling, green on, off, red, we're chilling, then back to green, then back to red. It just look at how well it translates, hey, we're in chop versus, hey, we're starting to see some upward momentum. Now, your 3 dots below the larger top line dot represent different momentum and direction indicators. You've got MACD, you've got fast stochastic, and you've got RSI. What the indicator is doing is simply plotting green if that indicator is bullish, or red if that indicator is bearish. Then what your top dot here is doing is, if all the dots below are green, or if all but one, I believe I have it set up, are green, then you get your green top dot. If all but one are red, then you get your red dot. So this top bigger line is just sort of your larger indication of what's going on down below with the momentum indicators. Let's take a look at the daily chart here of ticker POET, as this thing has been extremely volatile, and volatility, of course, creates opportunity for day traders. So a lot of you will have been watching this stock lately. Now, take a note here of how the indicator goes from red, hey, we're trending down. All of a sudden, you start to get some green dots in these lower sections. Your top dot goes away. That is your beginning signal of, hey, there's starting to be a reversal here. We're starting to get some green minor dots. Our top dot is no longer red. Then here on this first gap day, you get your green. And then your green until all the way on this day here where you go to red. I mean, that's still what? Even if you don't get out to the close of this day, that's a 91% trade. Is every trade you enter going to go up 91%? Of course not. But this is just showcasing the power of this strategy, of this indicator, should I say. Then you've got red. You do get a little bit of a green chop here. Now, is every single time it goes green, is it going to fly? Of course not. But even so, I mean, you get green here and then you get red here. You pretty much get stopped out, break even on this trade just looking at the dots anyway. then you go from red, 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 chop, no top bar, little green on, little green off. You know, you get a couple days of green here. And once again, even if you buy this, it's not an amazing move, but I mean, you still get a 20% bounce here. Not like it's the worst entrance of all time if you're buying when these candles start churning green. Then, of course, you get red, red, red. Great. Then here you get a big volume day. Always keep an eye on your volume as well. And all of your dots turn green. You get in at the close of this candle, obviously before another huge rip, which is amazing. Then you get red immediately. Look at when the red starts here. The red starts on this candle. So you sort of get out and you're not trying to then buy the dips into this weakness. You can use this indicator as sort of a macro, hey, is this strong or is this weak? Do I want to be looking for intraday dips on this stock? If you look at the daily chart and you see that all your dots are red, you can have the idea of, okay, this thing's pretty weak right now. Just let it be weak. Don't catch the falling knife. Then you start to get some of this green chop again. Hey, this thing's starting to curl. Look again, once again, where the all full green starts on this right before another 30% bounce. Look at where the all green starts on this right before you obviously get a huge move here. But still, look at where your dot indicator turns green out of this chop, right? Chop, 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 red, red, no colors, whatever. You get your full green bar. You get your back-to-back full green bars. That can be another thing you wait for if you want to sort of dodge these one green kind of false positives. When you get back-to-back green here, that would still just be the close of this bar here at $3. Still an amazing entrance before the move up. And just to maybe alleviate any fears, I'm not going to remove my previous dot plot from the site because I still do like this first dot plot now being this top one here for, once again, these longer trends. But once again, look at how long, yes, like the minor bars, the minor dots below the top bar start turning red here, so you can start to get an idea. But look at how long your top bar and a lot of your dots remain green during this pullback on your top dot plot versus how quickly they switch to red on the new dot plot. So now on my site, I will just have the dot plot, and I'll call this one dot plot V2. And of course, to get this study onto your chart, you'll have to sign up to my website, daytradingstrategies.net. There'll be a link in the description of this video down below. Click into our strategies. Click, of course, into the ThinkorSwim section. Then under studies, you will, of course, scroll down to where you see the dot plot and now dot plot V2 studies. All you need to do is simply copy their share links and hopping back into your ThinkorSwim, set up, open shared item, paste, preview, import. Now from your edit studies modal, you will type in DTS, and this will be called DTS.plot V2. So in reality, the question you have to ask yourself is, will this indicator, as well as all of the other 70 plus codes, because you get access to all of them at the same price, help make me an extra $35 a month? I don't know how you come to the conclusion that it won't, but I'm not allowed to answer the question for you. You have to answer that question. If, of course, the answer is yes, then signing up for the site is positive ROI for you. Anyway, hit like if you learned something, subscribe if you'd like to continue learning, and I will catch you all in the next one.